Well, I'm starting on day 44. I had a good rest day yesterday. Had a fun time. A friend that I've known for a lot of years, worked with at Oracle, lives about an hour away, and he drove up to Erie and we had lunch. It was great to catch up with Steve, and yeah, it's always, I've talked about this before, rest days are kind of a weird day for me, and so it was nice to have somebody to meet with and talk to, and thanks to Steve for coming up. So today is going to be a long day, I think. I have an option at about 70 miles for a place to stay, but I don't think it's ideal. So I'm going to try to go further to Hamberg, New York, and that'll be 90 miles. We'll see how the day goes. Look at this over here. Got a frog in front of this. I don't know what it is. A school, maybe. St. Joseph's Home for Children. Oh, wow. All right. On the road. We'll try to get some pictures. See ya. Bye. I forgot to mention, I got another jersey, and this one is a lot tighter. I'm not sure that I like it right now that much. It seems just a little too tight, but it's a large, so I don't know. But I'll tell you how it goes at the end of the day. So I guess where I stayed was kind of in the western outskirts of Erie. Erie turned out to be a lot bigger town than I thought it was, and there was a lot of construction going on around the city. It was kind of hard to stay on course. They had all these bike detours and car detours, and it always gets me a little bit stressed out when I'm off course, wondering if I can get back to where I need to be, which is stupid because of course you can. But it takes time to navigate all that. And it was quite a bustling place. And it is still pretty early in the morning. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock right now. But I think I've made it through Erie. I don't know if there are any big towns until I get to Buffalo. Boy, that is really pretty. I don't see, you can see that crane out there in the distance, and those vineyards, and then Lake Erie. Looks like it's pretty rough out on Lake Erie. What a cool view. Here we go. Another milestone, entering New York. It's supposed to rain for a couple hours, I think. But it's not very cold, so that's a good thing. Raining on me off and on. Sometimes pretty hard. But it has been a good tailwind, which has been really nice. I've got about 25 miles left to get into Hamburg, and when I first came into New York, it was really pretty. There were vineyards and stuff like that, but it hasn't, it's been kind of like this for a bit of the way. I'm hoping my guess is it'll kind of be like this till I get through Buffalo. I'm looking forward to getting into upstate New York and being on the Erie Canal Trail. I'm not sure I enjoy this kind of congested area as much. But still, the riding conditions have been good. As you can see, there's a good shoulder on the road to be able to ride on. Hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to be in New York. The rain's finally quit, for now anyway, and I got off the busy roads, moved on to the road closer to the lake, which is kind of pretty here. Today I forgot to do a wrap-up video at the very end of my ride. Um, I was kind of in a congested area when I was riding to the hotel, and the wind was really strong. It actually was a side wind, and it kept kind of pushing me into traffic, and so I was hanging on pretty hard and just didn't remember to record the video. But anyway, here's the statistics for today's ride on Strava. It ended up to being a really good day, 93 miles. The tailwind definitely helped a lot with that, but it was a good day, even though there was quite a bit of rain. Here's the Strava map for the day. It's amazing to think that I've been riding 3 days and just barely got to the end of Lake Erie. Such a huge lake. And here's the overall progress to date on the northern tier. Getting close.